Welcome back to Spaghetti for Your Thoughts. I'm Jenica.
I'm Greta.
Thanks for joining us again on episode number 4.
4, yep, that's correct.
Appreciate you guys taking a listen.
Jenica and I have had a little breakfast.
We are very low energy today, so we'll see how this goes.
We're going to try to hype each other up.
You're going to have to bear with us a little bit, I think.
This couch is pulling me in.
I know. I could use a little shut-eye.
A little nappy-pappy.
Okay, well, I think we're just going to jump right in today.
We are
because
jump in.
I have something I've been dying to tell Greta about.
Yes.
For like 2 weeks now. Because we were going to talk about it last podcast and I totally forgot.
Yeah, me too.
So, I don't know if a lot of you know, but if you were a kid when we were kids,
yep.
And you watched Disney Channel, you might be familiar with what was the show? Austin and Ally. And
did I send you that video of Ross Lynch last night?
Dancing with his skinny white pants.
That was a hoot.
Amazing.
That man.
Anywho, so Ross Lynch was the main actor in that show, and that kind of spurred on what they called R5, which was the band that he had with his siblings.
Delicious.
They all had R names, and they had a band together, and it was pretty good.
Like Ross,
Rocky,
Raquel.
Rydell.
Oh, who's Raquel?
I don't think there's a Raquel.
Okay, everybody look at me, Raquel. Poor
Barbie.
Raquel didn't get invited to the band.
She did not. Okay, anywho.
Yep.
So, if you're familiar with Rydell, she's the only girl amongst the 5 siblings. Okay, she's been married now for like 5 years, and wow. I keep up with her solely for the purpose of finding out what her children's names are going to be.
And when you hear what they are, you will understand
There's
why.
some major controversy behind her children's names because they are insane.
Unglued. I mean,
and terrible.
On a scale of John and like
Apple.
Apple. That's kind of weird.
Well, I thought you were trying to be weird.
John's not weird.
I thought you were doing a scale from not weird.
Okay, well, I was
going
to say John all the way to whatever Elon Musk's kid's name is.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a bunch of letters and symbols.
Oh, that's right. So bizarre.
So that's the spectrum we're dealing with.
Yeah.
It's closer to the letters and symbols.
It is. Okay. Not because the names aren't real words or something like that, though.
Right.
Like, okay,
They're real words,
I'm just gonna
but not real names.
tell you guys.
Yep.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'll start with the oldest. She has 4 children now. She just had her new baby, which is why I've been dying to tell Greta what
we have been
the name
waiting
is.
for her to pop so we can know. Are we going to continue the trend, or is she going to name her baby?
And let me tell you, she
something
continued the trend.
Wait,
okay.
Can you tell me? Okay, never mind.
I'm going to tell you all of them.
Yeah.
So the oldest son's name is Super. And just so you know, their last name is Funk. So his name is Super Funk. Okay? Which I just thought was hilarious.
Super Funk. Imagine just being like in a job interview and be like, hello, Super Funk.
Exactly. Though that's how all these names are. I'm like,
just like I imagine he's working at the In-N-Out and he's working at the In-N-Out and he has a little name tag and it just says super on it.
I know.
I'm like,
it's
what
ridiculous.
The
No one's going to hire these children for any jobs.
Yeah, God bless.
Okay, Super Funk is the first child's name. The second is a girl. Her name is Sweetie Funk.
Oh dear, I forgot that. Sweetie. We
can
call her Sweetie.
Sweetie Mary Funk. Okay.
Well, at least there's a Mary thrown in there to ground the situation.
I don't remember what. Oh, Super Capron Funk.
Capron, is that a type of seed?
The husband's name is Capron.
Sorry.
Which is bad.
None offense taken there. That sounds like a caper, like a piece of rice.
It does. Okay, third son's name is Storm Rocky Ross Funk.
Okay, we almost saved it there. Storm is a normal name.
Agreed. That's when I first heard it was Storm. I was like, oh, that's not bad. But then it's Rocky Ross.
Okay, and for those of you listening who don't know, her brothers' names are Rocky and Ross.
Well, there's one named Rocky and one named Ross.
Wait,
so she
isn't there
hyphenated
another
it.
brother?
Yeah, there is. I just don't know his name.
It's probably Caper.
No, that's the husband's name.
You know what? His name's probably Sweetie.
Okay.
His name's Mary.
Okay, Greta, here's the one you have yet to hear.
Rocky Ross.
This is the worst of all 3.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
Jen, are you kidding me? Okay, I'm super excited because literally for weeks we're like, has she had her baby? No, I can't wait to figure out what the guy's name is. Okay, is it a girl or boy?
It's a girl.
Oh, no.
Okay. It's just like inappropriate. Like it sounds like a stripper name.
Oh, no.
And I feel really just
Especially
sorry
because
for
the last
her.
name Funk is already like, you're starting out of the gate a little cartoony there, my guy.
Okay, I'm going to just jump right in.
Oh, no,
her name is...
Wait.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. They all start with an S, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to prepare myself.
Yes. Her name is Sugar Lover. Funk.
No. No, it's not. It is not.
I'm sorry.
Sugar
Lover
funk.
Yes.
Not even just sugar love.
Sugar lover. Is that not really just sad, honestly?
Because when you said sugar,
you were like,
the
okay.
moment between sugar and lover, I was like, could be worse. But then I was like, oh, the middle name is what must be the problem. That's what sent it over.
Well,
the
sugar
edge.
with lover. Yeah, that's what's
sugar
bad.
lover.
But sugar, who wants to be named Sugar? Sugar funk.
Ugh.
Like, she's not going to get any jobs. People are going to be like, is that your real name?
Oh my
Her whole life.
At least nepotism exists.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So
I'm rendered speechless. I really have no words.
Hey, Super Sweetie, Storm, and Sugar, can you guys come over here, please?
See, those are cute nicknames. All.
Super?
Hey, Super Bud.
Super Bro.
What a super big bro.
What a super man.
Super little guy. And what was the second one? Sweetie.
Also, imagine Sweetie and Sugar and I are going out to get ice cream.
Again, cute if it's like those are their nicknames for some weird reason, but
those
it's
are their
like,
real names. All of the comments were like, these poor children. This isn't real. Like, you need to stop. You shouldn't be having kids anymore.
When they had Super out of the gate, we're like, maybe it's a one and done thing, but we're like, should have known.
I know.
And I'm just imagining the conversation between her and her husband sitting there late one night. Kids are tucked in. You're cuddling on the couch. Like, so what should we name the baby?
Right.
Oh, you know what I love? Sugar.
Right.
Lover.
Funk.
Slough.
Sugar lover.
That's also what it spells. The SLF. Slough.
Slough.
I don't like it. It's rough. Okay, well, I loved that.
Anyway, that was just, I had to share.
Jen, I really appreciate the update there.
You're welcome.
That was
what we've been all waiting for.
I really hate it. Oh, I also have a couple just little updates from the week.
Ooh, tell me.
So first one is, this wasn't on the podcast, but you and I, when we went out to breakfast last week, it was raining and we looked outside and saw the people with their umbrellas. Yes. And we were cracking our doodles.
Yes.
So guess what? It was raining earlier in the week. Guess what I used?
An umbrella?
I was like, I have an umbrella. I know where it is.
So did you like your experience?
I actually 10 out of 10 recommend.
Really? Like, worth it to
was,
get that whole
well, because
thing
I
out.
was bone dry when I got in the car.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't have to rush across the
parking
car
lot. Thing is...
Hair was dry. Glasses,
legit.
Not a speck of drop on those bad boys. I felt great. And I was like, the issue was though when I sat in the car and I had to close the umbrella, that's where it got a little dicey. But all in all,
did you feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Especially because it was me coming out of my house to my car. It's a distance because I park on the street.
Okay, but that's extremely
I just wanted to try it out. Also because I wasn't sure if I would have a bunch of funerals and I was like, maybe I should bring an umbrella.
Was it black?
No, it had flowers.
Oh,
but
that's
it was
appropriate
cool.
now.
And it had a button. So the button made it pop open and the button also closed. I was like, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, I like the one. You have to have the button ones for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but since you mentioned that, I actually have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Go.
Yeah. So, a long time ago, this was a trend, so it's kind of totally moved on, but I thought it was still funny and relevant.
I love it.
When people used to talk about like things that are embarrassing for no reason?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a couple that I wrote down that I thought are things that are embarrassing.
Is one of them science class?
No. Okay, so the first one is chasing after a pig. So this is what got me thinking about this. Someone wrote, just as a caption or whatever, chasing after a ping pong ball is wildly dehumanizing.
That is so true.
And I was like, yes. And then I was like,
thing.
That's so embarrassing to be running after your ping pong ball. And then I thought, okay, here's some other things that I think are embarrassing.
I can't wait. Okay.
Coming out of a dressing room and like looking for your mom who's gone somewhere.
Like, you're wearing your warm wilted clothes. You have a pile of keeps, a pile of no keeps, which is
no, but I'm more thinking like when you have the outfit on that you're trying on and you peek out and you're like, Mom.
Oh, Jen, that is so perfect. Because even when you're done at the dressing room, that's
embarrassing
rough,
too.
But that is much better.
Yeah, like she's gone to look for a new size for you and you're like,
Mom, and why do they disappear?
Right, every time. It's like, Mom, just stay here until I'm done.
Moms, we're going to figure out what that's about. But for now, it's like, how hard was it to go find a different size of that same jean that was right there outside of the room? Where are you right now? Oh my word.
But yeah, I
love
agree.
that.
Coming out and then being like, does anything work for you?
I hate that because you're like, no, I'm ugly.
I'm fat.
I'm fat and tired and I don't like this store. I remember why I really hate this store.
Exactly.
Oh,
okay,
my
another
word.
thing, crossing the street.
These are so good.
Like, isn't that so embarrassing? Like, the little walk guy turns on and everyone's sitting there waiting for you and you're like, sorry, guys.
I think a part of it is this projection because when I'm sitting in my car, I kind of have as the kids say, low-key. I have a low-key dislike for a pedestrian.
Yeah,
just
you're like,
in general. I'm
can
like,
you hurry?
Can you be in a vehicle or can you just be where you're supposed to go? Why are you? And sometimes people walk slow and I'm like, and then they like wave at you as if like you had any choice in the matter.
It's like I had to stop for you,
like,
but you're welcome.
Get out of here, bud. I'm trying to turn right.
But I'm also an avid waver. Like, if someone
same.
stops for me, I'm like, thank you. I'm like, make sure they know.
What's worse is when they make no eye contact, no acknowledgement.
I'd rather they
and
wave.
If they're going slow and you're like, get to the grocery store already. I'm trying to get out of here.
Yeah, I'd much rather they wave at me than be like, I am entitled to this walking
I'm like,
time.
I just want to mow you over.
Right.
But it cracks me up when they wave and they're like frantic about it. Like, they're like, I got it. Thank you. I get that you're grateful. And they're like, thank you so much. I'm like, it's fine. It was not a thing.
I didn't have a choice, like you said.
But yeah, crossing the street. That's a good one.
Okay, this one is really bad for me.
Okay.
Walking towards someone you are meeting. Like, when do you say hello? It's so embarrassing. It's like, we both see each other.
Okay.
We're approaching.
Like when you just park your car and you see them park their car.
And you have a long distance to walk to get to each other.
Yeah, and like you're like, what? I can't look down. I can't look up. I can't look right at them.
So we're just making eye contact and walking towards each other.
We as a society should just commit. You know, in Madagascar, has it been a while since you've seen that?
I couldn't tell you anything about it.
I think it's been a while since any person
Besides,
has seen that movie.
I like them big. I like them chunky.
Oh, that's the sequel.
Oh,
see,
look at me.
You. You're thinking of I like to move it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first one. But anyway.
No, I was thinking of that panda coming out of the water.
That's it was a hippo, I'm pretty sure. It was the sequel. Okay. Wow, that's crazy that you just pulled that out of nowhere.
That's kind of a family joke, so.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, go on.
Regardless, the part when Alex and Marty, the lion and the zebra, see each other on the beach and they're like slow motion running toward each other, like, Marty.
Oh, that does ring a bell.
We should just commit to doing that as friends or as a society where it's like, you're a distance, we are running and we are screaming each other's names.
We're so excited.
We are going to meet each other with a big old hug.
The problem is a lot of times that's awkward when it's someone you don't know very well.
That's
or like
that's
just kind of an acquaintance
and you're just like,
friend.
hey, nice to see you. And like if you're close to like a coffee shop, are you gonna like walk to the shop? Are you gonna wait till they catch up with you?
See, embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm totally on board with this.
Okay, getting out of the pool from a ladder, especially when you're like in the deep end,
because even the steps are kind of rough because everything's sloshing down in your hair
and your suit's kind of hanging weird.
Especially if you have a suit. Back in the day when we'd have a suit with a skirt and it's like extra wet.
It's all up on you.
But yeah, when you're getting a ladder, it's like, do I hoist myself?
Right. Do I just lug up here?
I know. Have you ever like consciously been like, I'm going to try, not even to like look hot, so to speak, but you're like, I'm going to try to just
look like
a human together.
Yeah.
In any regard right now.
It's so embarrassing.
You know how some people cry and they look really pretty?
Yeah.
There's got to be people who like can get out of a pool in a nice way.
Well, the models,
yeah, but I'm
how they
talking
like push
about,
themselves
see,
up from the
obviously
side.
That's what we go to, but I'm even just thinking about just the average Joe getting out of the pool or out of the ocean. It's like, can we look nice?
Can we look like not a drowned rat?
Exactly.
And your swimsuit's all askew.
I love that, getting out of the pool on a ladder. Yeah. And like there's always that party that's like, I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna fall.
Right.
My hands are
9 out of 10 times you do slip off that last spool and fall back in.
It's a thing.
Okay, the last one I have is putting your blinker on too early. This happened to me yesterday. I was like, oh, the turn's coming.
Yep.
Blinker. I'm like, oh, I'm still going. I'm still going. And everyone's judging me behind. Like, girl, relax.
Oh, my word. Okay, I have a question then. A follow-up on that. What's worse, putting on the blinker too early or when you've been driving, bopping to your tunes, you're like, oh, shoot, my blinker's been on for like 2 miles.
Oh, that's way worse.
I think that's worse.
That's because whenever someone has that happening, I'm like, oopsie.
I did that the other day and I just felt so much public shame.
I
was
feel
like,
stupid.
No one probably notices, or if they do, they go, oh, I've done that before, no big deal.
I notice and I make fun of people, so I know they do it
but
to
then
me.
you kind of wait for the moment they see it and you kind of have a little chuckle.
Yeah, you're like,
when you know
they
you can see the body language that they're like,
the car.
Oh my word. Kind of like when people wait at a red light and it's been green for a while and then they look up and you can tell they're like, oh, and they slam on the gas. It's the same feeling.
Funny. Okay, do you have anything embarrassing that you could think of?
I love those because those are so perfect.
I know that puts you on the
not
spot.
off the top of my head, but I do love that.
Okay, well, next week think of some and let us know.
I will. And then just one more quick thing I had to update you about something we talked about last week before we maybe hop into our game.
Yeah, let's do a game.
Okay, but just the quick last thing I had was I was at work and I was doing a cleaning, vacuuming, doing a thing here and there. I was in the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I should change out this trash. So I go to the closet. I grab a trash bag. I put the trash bag in the trash can. Was it scented? And I go, this smells good.
My mouth is agape.
I am too. And I was like, hold the phone. I go back to the box in the closet.
Yes.
It says scented trash bags.
What scent was it?
Just scented.
Lavender?
Fresh. It wasn't lavender. Okay. It just kind of smelled like laundry detergent type fresh.
So you liked it?
I was like, I took the bag. I was like, oh, what smells so nice? Like something smells fresh in this bathroom. And I was like, oh, it's the bag. And I felt like such a hypocrite. Listen, I would still never buy it. I would still not promote it. And it was gross. Like, I stand by what I said.
And imagine with stinky food and that's what I'm saying
is I'm like, when trash is in it, it just smells like that smell and trash.
Exactly.
It doesn't cover the trash. No. So I still wouldn't.
Which I think was their goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I still wouldn't promote it, but I will say I had a blind experience with it where I had a positive interaction and I felt stunned.
Wow, Greta, that's insane. So, of course, that's crazy that happened to you because you're like, I don't think I've ever smelled one of those.
Full circle. These conversations, I take them into my week and I'm like taking them and really having some self-reflection.
I agree.
So yeah.
Okay, so let's do our game.
Okay.
We're thinking of throwing it back to like a year ago when this was a big game going around on all the platforms. It's called Word Association Game, right? That's what we decided to do.
I guess we could make up a funnier name.
Okay, but
I got nothing.
Okay, well, on that note, Word Association, or whatever you want to call it.
The Word Association Game, or WAG, for you dogs out there.
Yep. All right, anywho. So, we're behind the trend on this, like, totally. But
that's our life. It's
still a fun game. Can't wait. I think let's just play it.
Can you explain to me how to play?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
So, how it's going to go is we're going to say, okay, think of any random word, any word at all. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then we both say it. Normally not like a verb, like a noun. Okay.
Yeah.
We both say it on the count of 3. And then based on the words we say, we're trying to get... Okay.
No. You're doing good. You're doing good.
Are you pulling us? What's her face right now?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson trying to
look up the meme. Scarlett Johansson learning a board game meme. You will not be disappointed.
Anyway, the goal of the game is to try to eventually say the same word.
Yes, okay.
So based on the 2 words we say, we're trying to think of a commonality between those and saying a word that we think of.
And is there a limit, or are we just trying to do our personal best?
Let's try to just do as little words as possible.
I know.
That's the goal.
We can't try to make a goal that's unattainable at this point.
Exactly. Let's just see how we do.
Okay. I'm not
ready. Are you ready?
No.
Just any word.
I'm going to think of a word.
3, 2, 1. Plant.
Okay, you said plant. I said clock. It's almost as if we looked around the room and grabbed something. Okay,
lame.
Okay, plant, clock.
Well, I got it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Season.
Decoration.
Oh boy.
Season?
Because I was like, a clock and a plant? Listen, bud.
Time.
Seasons change. Plants grow.
Gotta think about
it.
What
did you say? Oh, decoration is actually way better.
Yes, I know.
Wait, season, decorate. Jen, come on.
What?
Season and decoration.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Christmas tree. Oh, we're okay. Now I can feel us getting to the point where it's almost getting too close.
We're too close, but so far.
Okay, pumpkin, Christmas tree.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Holiday.
And there it is.
That was good.
Was that? That was like 5?
Yeah.
4 or 5?
Let's do like
I'm so proud of
2
us.
more rounds. Unless they go crazy.
Okay, don't you love that feeling you get in your chest when you know she's going to say the same thing?
Yeah, it feels so
And there's
good.
A glimmer in our eyes.
Is
and we're
this
making
fun to listen
mad
to?
Eye contact.
No.
Probably not.
I'm sorry.
Hey, actually, everybody at home, play along in your car.
Yeah, try to see if you get there before us.
Yeah, or like
with us.
match one of us.
Yes.
And let us know in the comments somewhere.
We're trying to make it more interactive for you guys.
For the kids at home.
Okay, let's play at least one more.
Okay.
3, 2.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready.
Wait, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready. I was just sitting here and nothing would happen.
3, 2, 1.
Banana.
Planet
and banana. Oh boy, I don't know. Wait.
3, 2, 1. Saturn.
Minion. Okay, I was gonna say Saturn
Because of the curve.
Yes, exactly.
Of the banana
I wish I
and the
would
ring.
have gone with that because that was what crossed my mind.
Yes.
But you know, I went further.
What did you say?
I said minion, and here's why. Banana and planet. I was like, okay.
Because they're alien, kind of.
Kind of, but Despicable Me. He's trying to steal the moon. What's an iconic thing from Despicable Me?
Wow.
Minion. But
your brain thought of so many things in such a short
and that's the thing,
time.
because the first thing that came to mind, Saturn. Should have gone with it. See,
go with the gut.
Okay.
Go with the gut.
But now we're struggling.
Minion and Saturn?
Minion,
Well, I've got something.
I've got something too.
3, 2, 1. Yellow.
Alien. See, because I was like, a little guy up in space.
Yeah, well, that's
and
why
you said yellow, because is Saturn yellow?
I kind of imagine it being yellow.
If I were to draw it with a crayon right now,
it'd be like a
orange.
dusty brownish yellow for me.
Okay, I love that. Mine's
Anyway.
orange.
Yellow and alien.
Is it? Well, then I just want to say minion again. That was a struggle.
Not allowed.
Okay, yellow,
Alien. I don't have anything, Greta.
I'm struggling.
I have nothing.
I'm just going to bring it back. We're going to just
Bring it back.
open it up a little bit.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
ET.
UFO.
Okay, UFO and ET. This is the problem. They're almost too close that it's like, where do we find the middle ground?
Okay.
I got nothing. UFO, ET? Just
Can we land there?
if you will.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
3, 2,
1.
1.
Space.
I had nothing.
Well, I was gonna say space. Is this one not gonna happen?
I think we cancel it.
Okay, we gotta
Let's try one more
Okay.
time.
UFO ET.
UFO ET.
Okay, let me just sit on
And you
this
already
for a
said
second.
space though, so we can't say
Okay,
that.
don't say space.
UFO ET.
And you already said planet, right?
We said alien too. Yeah, I already said
Yikes,
planet and
this
alien.
is the bubber.
I know.
Bummer.
3, 2, 1. Extraterrestrial. I guess that's what ET stands for.
But ET and extraterrestrial are two different
Right?
things.
In my
Let's be
brain they
real.
were. Okay, that's a failed round.
Yeah, that was blah blah.
Ew, Greta. We
Yep.
need one of those sound effects that go.
Yeah, I'll put one in.
Sweet. Okay.
Ready for it?
Here it is. Okay.
Okay, last
One
round.
more round. Because people at home are probably totally
All
tuned
right,
out.
let's make this one crazy perfect. We're gonna get
I
the
love
same
that.
word.
Right
Okay.
now. First round.
Make some mad eye contact with me.
Okay, we're making eye contact.
Left eye only.
Can we do people?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I, but now you're gonna be like, oh, she's gonna do a person. Maybe I won't.
Maybe I won't either.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Emma
Jennifer
Stone.
Lawrence.
Ooh, those are
Okay.
pretty close because they're friends.
Are they?
Yes. Remember
Cute.
that Jennifer Lawrence and Emma Stone interview where they're talking about elephants and it's so funny?
I feel like I keep forgetting.
It's in
to
black
look
and
that one
white
up.
and it's
yes, I know
hilarious.
the one.
Okay,
I
anyway.
keep forgetting to watch it. Okay.
Emma Stone and Jennifer Lawrence.
I mean,
You have something? 3, 2, 1. Actress. But
we killed the game.
that felt cheap.
Woo!
I hated that.
I felt like there was too much table talk in our eye contact.
I
there.
agree.
Okay, one more quick round, guys. I want everyone at home to say a word with us and see if there's a commonality.
Okay.
But okay,
3, 2,
2,
1. Ladder.
tooth and ladder.
Okay, I have something.
Do ya?
Uh-huh. 3. I actually do, Greta. I literally, this is so good. Can you get there? Can you get there?
I think so. I don't
Tooth
know.
and ladder. Okay? 3.
She's got a crazy look in her eyes.
Because I really want you to get it and you're
I do
not
too.
going to.
Okay.
Friends at home, if you know, I love you for it. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
The
Santa
Santa
Claus!
I'm screaming.
Yes! Greta,
Okay.
thank you! Wow! You looked like you were not there.
I was like, I'm going with this. And I was like, I think this is what she's going to say. But then I started panicking, and you started panicking, and we slowly said it.
That was incredible.
Oh, I think we can just stop recording.
No, we're
That
done.
was it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to Spaghetti for Your Thoughts. My word.
Incredible.
Okay, I wish you guys could have seen that. We were rocking
On
back
cloud
and
nine.
forth. We were giggling.
Speaking of dentists, though,
Yes.
I had this written down.
Okay, can't wait.
Am I supposed to open or close my eyes at the dentist? You know, they're working on your teeth, and it's like,
Ooh.
it feels weird to close them, and it feels even weirder to
Yeah,
have
because
them
you're
open.
like,
Where do you look? Have you ever looked at them dead in the eyes and you're like,
that's the worst.
Oh, no.
You're like, that was a mistake. That's something that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Where it's just like, that was awkward.
Yes.
And it's like, you got to know that they don't even think about it. They just tune you
They're
out.
like looking at your mouth.
They're all mouth.
Yeah.
Nothing
They're
else.
all mouth.
But like also like the classic joke of like when they're trying to have a conversation with
and
you
like,
and they're just like jamming stuff in your face.
Yes.
And you're like, this is horrible.
Anyway, that just made me think of that because of the tooth
I love
situation.
That. I know. But, okay, I have done both. I have closed my eyes. And I almost fall asleep. That's how nice
I feel
that
like
is.
closing eyes, is that weirder?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's really weird because like, whoa, they're having an experience.
Are they okay?
Are they okay? Sugar love funk
I'm sure they've had people fall asleep in the chair.
Oh, definitely. And you know how, okay, I don't know if this is your experience, but does your dentist constantly like, wider, please?
Yeah, they're like, look towards me.
Because, you know, when you start to kind of relax, then you just kind of like start to close your mouth without even thinking. And I'm like, oh, I am so sorry I'm making your job harder.
I hate the dentist.
I feel like I only hate it because of that social awkwardness.
Okay. Sorry, I feel like my brain is like 3 different places.
You're great.
So I have something else I wanted to talk about.
Bring it up, ADD child.
Right? Mm-hmm. You have to tell me if this is really happening because I didn't know this was a thing and it might be false information.
Like an AI type thing?
Well, I don't know because I saw this post that was like live action Rapunzel is happening. Is that, have you heard anything
they've
about
been
that?
saying that since they made it.
Okay, well, I saw they had casting for it. This could
is
be
it Sabrina Carpenter?
Guess how I haven't done my research? 0. But I just wanted to ask you because you always know these kind of things.
I've heard a lot of rumors about this, but not lately.
Okay, well, the most recent thing I saw was that live action Rapunzel's happening, and guess who the cast is? If this is true, I'm so happy.
Okay, who?
Okay, so for Rapunzel, they're doing Florence Pugh.
I've heard this rumor.
And Timothy Chalamet for Flynn Rider.
Okay, I haven't heard that part.
Okay, so maybe this is so fake.
I'm sorry. I have to hit the pause on that.
Yeah.
The little noodle of a man, Mr. Chalamet, is going to be Flynn Rider.
But imagine him in the outfit, Greta.
Oh, it would be precious. But it's like, okay, that's interesting. I think Florence would be great for Rapunzel, though.
Okay.
But I have heard that, and I've heard it's a rumor.
Rumors of Florence Pugh being Disney's top choice for Rapunzel have been swirling for a while.
Yeah.
Catherine Hahn as Mother Gothel, and now Timothy Chalamet could co-star as Flynn.
That would be really cute.
I love that for them.
I'm not opposed. I guess to me, I'm just so tired of the sequels that I'm like, I don't even care.
But I actually think live action Rapunzel is like the first one I've ever been excited about.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah.
It would be really cute. I'm not at all opposed to it. I've heard
Okay, I'm
rumors
bummed
for years.
that you don't know the tea on this.
No, I haven't heard about that specifically.
Maybe nobody knows because it's not true.
Well, because literally since they made Tangled and then they started doing the sequels, fake cast lists have come up for years. And I'm like, I'll believe it when I actually
they got
see
me.
it.
They got me good yesterday then.
Oh my word.
Never mind.
The other thing that came up last night was you know how they're making a Shrek 5?
Yeah, and everyone hates the animation.
Yeah, did you see any
I
pictures?
didn't. Is it like just too realistic?
The style looks a little more like how their How to Train Your Dragon style looks to me.
Like glossy?
Just like the character design is just a little bit shifted. The style's just a little shifted and people are really upset. And people are like, can we force the animators to reanimate this whole movie the way we did with Sonic?
Did they do that with Sonic?
Yes. They dropped a Sonic the Hedgehog trailer years ago and he looked so creepy.
Really?
And everyone was pointing out exact reasons why. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to delay getting this out because we're going to change it because everyone hates it. And he looks adorable now and they've made like 5 movies.
How many years did that put that back?
I don't think a lot of time.
But had they had the whole movie filmed? Or
I assume it was almost done, and then they dropped the trailer,
point?
and everyone was like, that's creepy. I'll have to show you a picture.
Oh, that'd be rough.
But anyway, so that's a thing. But yeah, now people are like, maybe we can get them to do it with Shrek, because Shrek just looks kind of off.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyway.
I don't like Shrek, so I don't care at all. But
I think for the people
I understand
who do care,
for the core fandom, and there's a lot of people out there that love that movie.
Exactly.
So for them, I agree. They should do something about it. So
okay, I'm going to show you just quick the Sonic the Hedgehog. This was the one on the left was what he looked like before, and the right is how he looks now.
Ew!
Yes.
I agree. That's creepy.
Yeah,
he looks mangy.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Oh, he's cute now. I'm glad they changed
100% better.
That's so much better.
Yep. Yeah. So that's the tea.
Okay, Greta. How many times a week do you change your socks?
Every day. Well, I guess that's a lie.
What?
Because if I wear my socks and then I haven't showered or whatever and I just sleep in them and I'll get up for work, I'm just wearing the same pair of socks.
Okay, that's fine. I do that too.
Yeah.
But there was a video, it was like, this girl was like, I just saw a guy asking people on the streets how many times a week they change their socks. And it was appalling to me. Like, people were like, oh, maybe like twice a week. No. As soon as my outfit's changed, the socks are changing with it.
Every time.
And I'm not putting on socks.
Imagine taking a shower and being like, I guess these little sad sacks will do.
They do get sacky.
And they're like all sweaty. And they get
and they have like dirt on the bottom from your shoe.
You can feel it.
Ew.
But maybe those people that he interviewed don't wear, like they wear sandals or something. And they're like, oh, I only wear socks twice a week.
No. He said, how often do you change your socks?
Fair.
And they said twice a week. Isn't that gross?
What about underwear?
Greta.
Some people probably answer that for underwear too, and it's like, are you kidding?
That's in every outfit.
When I was really little, I wouldn't change my underwear. And then I learned that, you should.
Did you stink?
Probably.
I guess when you're little, though, you don't really stink.
I guess, but you're a little farm kid. You stink all the time.
That's true.
I don't know.
Gross, Greta.
Okay, I hate that. A sad, saggy sack of socks.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of socks.
Tell me.
Maybe this is a bad segue.
That's okay.
But,
no such thing.
Okay. And we don't have to get into this because a lot of our listeners don't watch Love is Blind. But speaking of
I'm excited about this.
Okay, speaking of socks, there is one girl on there. Do you remember the sock bin?
Oh,
you have thoughts about
Greta. That whole interaction with Monica and Joey's family was my favorite thing.
Same.
Okay.
But what are your thoughts?
On the sock bin specifically or just them?
Them, for starters, them.
Okay, well, I like them together.
Same.
A.
Yes.
B, I think that the sister is jealous.
100%.
She was terrible.
100%.
He's not your type. Your type is a model.
And I'm like,
okay.
Also look at him. He's jacked out of his mind. Yeah. I don't know what else you want.
He has long flowing Tarzan hair. Like, what else?
Exactly. What else did you? And the fact that she said, I guess I just always thought I'd be the first one.
Was like, there you go. Ding, ding, ding.
That's the cards. You just put your cards on the table.
Exactly.
And when he was like sharing, when Joey was talking to Monica about it, and he's like, do you think she's just jealous?
Mm-hmm. And I love that he called her out.
Exactly. And how Monica was like, well, it's important that she likes you. And he's like, I don't think it really matters. I was like, yeah, if she's gonna not like him, that's on her. He's a decent dude, and like she needs to work through her stuff. They're great.
But I loved her family, other than the sister. The fam jam,
the instruments. That was the cute, and the fact that he was getting into it, and he's like, here for this. I feel like if her sister saw him interacting that way and was like, he just seems fake to me. I'm like, first of all, he's uncomfortable. He's trying to just be respectful. Second of all, he participated and overshot in the fam jam.
Right.
He's a keeper.
For those of you who hadn't seen it, they pulled out a basket of instruments and said it's called a fam jam, and they all just grab an instrument and they dance around and play their instruments together.
He was the first one up and dancing.
It was so cute, and she was so embarrassed, and I thought that was adorable.
It was so cute.
And then her and her family have a bin of socks that they all share.
Yep.
Which is weird to me.
Okay, so you don't like the sock
Okay, but
bin.
Can I tell you something that was part of my childhood?
Yeah.
You may know about this.
Yes, I think. Oh, well, I thought of you.
By the door in our house when we were children and older, there was a bin of socks.
That's what I'm saying.
Just white socks.
I thought of you.
And we'd have to wear them from the door to the shower.
Yep.
Because Mom didn't want any dirt on the floor.
It was like a constant parade of homes.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I respect now as an adult, but... So we kind of did have a sock bin. So that's
the thing. So you understand it.
But for some reason, that didn't gross me out, but there's all like different colors and different styles.
That's the thing. It was like men's socks, women's socks, grab some socks for your needs. Together. But here's the thing. I was cracking up because he was like, that's so weird. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that Thomas and I, we are doing that as a couple. And I think when we have kids, I don't see why that'll change.
Well, because they'll be small.
Yeah, they'll have their own little socks. But when we're all adults, I'm having a sock bin.
Yeah, I liked it.
I already have a sock bin.
It's kind of gross, though.
I love it.
But, I mean, ultimately, the socks are clean, so.
Yeah, it works out. But anyway, about Love is Blind, I just have a couple notes from the week. And these are more from the pod, so this might be a little obsolete. Maybe we'll have to cut all this. But I wanted to talk to you about just a couple of things that I noticed. The budget for the music has gone up.
Greta, it's so funny that you say that because I was looking at TikTok and remember Micah from like 2 seasons ago? she posted a video about that. She's like,
Yeah.
their budget has gotten so much better. She's
Yes.
like, there's actually hip songs, like
Yes.
current songs.
And the funny thing is,
And she's like, when I was on Love is Blind, it'd be like, I would be walking down the hallway and the song would be like, the girl is walking down the hallway. Like, she literally said that, like how we always talk about that.
That's like the joke in the fandom where it's like, it's so literal. It's like, I don't know if I can make this work.
Because we saw each other in a pod. Like, literally.
Literal. And now it's like Billie Eilish, Coldplay.
Yeah.
Things like all kinds of things. And so I thought I was like going to be happy about it, but I kind of don't like it.
I kind of miss the cheesy music.
I do too. I was like, oh, I don't really like that.
Uh-huh.
I also heard that they have budgets for their wardrobe during like the reunion now and like makeup. And I remember hearing girls who were in the first season say, we literally had to get our own hair done. And like,
yeah, I can imagine.
People just look so much spicier now than they used to because the budget's bigger.
Yeah.
So that was the thing I wanted to talk about. And then, okay. These people are so Midwest. This season takes place in the Midwest.
Yes.
Not
Minnesota.
just the accents, not just the attitudes, but like in the pods, you know how like the men used to in different seasons always be like doing push-ups, playing pool, like getting some beer going. These men have sat around the couches and talked the entire time. They just
and eaten little pancakes.
Yeah, they just sit there and chat in like a feeling circle every time we see them. That cracked me up.
It's so true and so cute.
That cracked me up.
And I saw this thing that was like Monica and Joey when they saw each other for the first time and they're like leaving. They're like, this is the most Midwest goodbye. They're like, goodbye, goodbye. Wait, goodbye, goodbye.
Well, everyone's so polite. There's a part of me that thinks every couple's going to work out purely because they're all like too nice to say no.
Well, besides,
Lauren and David.
Lauren and David.
And by the time this podcast drops, we'll have watched the new episodes that came out. And I'm sure more crap has hit the fan with them. But anyway, we digress.
We digress.
But last thing about this season that I was thinking about that cracked me up, and this is mostly about the pods again, but do they all bring all their stupid stuff from their childhoods in case they want to, quote, give it as a gift to their potential spouse? What, I know. Like, what is that about? Well, but it's just like, here's a rock I found on a hike I took when I was 12. Like when they're packing for the show.
That is so true.
And they're putting their sexy dresses in the suitcases and they're getting their makeup ready.
Throw in my Christmas stocking.
Exactly. I'm like, that's insane because they had to fly to set to film and they're like, just bring a bunch of mementums from your childhood that
they might have asked them to do that.
Like they must, but then it's like, what do you look around and go, oh, I'm going to bring this rock from a hike and my Christmas stocking and like it's just such stupid stuff. It
cracks me up.
So then I was going to ask you, what would you bring that has like weight to you that you'd be like, I'm going to gift this to you because this means so much to me?
That's such a heavy question.
I know. And if you don't have an answer, I get it.
I'd probably give them like a Go Macro protein bar because I eat one of those almost every day. It's like splayed out for them.
Yeah, and like, did you get it?
Did you see the protein bar?
I see a little gift. What is this?
Yeah, open that. Yep, it's a protein bar.
Oh, it's dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
14 grams of protein. Enjoy.
So
I eat this every day.
And then you're like, this is what got me through the hardest time of my life. This is what
got me through every morning because I ate it for every breakfast.
It just cracks me up. And they're like, wow, I'll sleep with this tonight.
Thank you so much. I'm going to cuddle this all night.
It smells like you.
Is this how you smell? Because wow. What would you bring?
I don't know. I'm just like, I don't have any weird little like thing
Knicks?
from my traumatic childhood that's like, I want you to have this and sleep with this tonight because I want to prove to you that I love you.
Do you still have your baby blanket?
I guess I could bring my baby blanket and be like, take care of this.
But do you actually care about it?
Not like that.
You should bring your cat.
Oh my word. So that's my cat,
so
Roger.
Did you get my cat?
There's a cat just ferally running around the pod and he's like, yo, I'm allergic.
He's scratching me. My eye.
Anyway, that's all my Love is Blind thoughts. But yeah, I've actually really enjoyed this season.
It's been a good season. And I feel like people are like, there's no drama. And I'm like that's kind of nice.
It's been kind of refreshing. And also like I'm rooting for every couple.
I know. I like all of them besides Lauren.
Yeah. But I am rooting for everybody. So it's been fun to watch.
I agree. You know what I don't like is Instagram's new update.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Did you get yours updated?
Tell me what specifically, because I'm trying to remember.
Okay, there's two things that caught me off guard right when I first updated.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the grid is like all horizontal or vertical now. Like all the pictures are long.
Yes,
instead of side to side.
I noticed that.
Hate that. Yeah. It looks really chunky and gross. Okay, second thing I hate, and I don't know if I was the only one who noticed this, but like when I'm going through stories, they like flip so quick to the next story. Like it's like jarring.
Ew.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No,
but, like,
I get what you're saying.
It felt
It kind of gives me the
unrestful.
creeps too, because it's like they're just trying to keep you
They're
engaged.
like, get it quicker, move it quicker. I'm like, I don't need it faster.
It kind of freaks me out.
But it honestly has kept me off Instagram more so.
Because you hate it so much.
Yeah, so I guess it went against what they wanted.
I know, I have such a love-hate relationship with it. I was on it last night, and I was like, oh, been on here for 10 minutes too long, and now I feel disgusting.
I know, it does make you feel sick.
I don't know.
Have you gotten the update on it or no?
I don't think so, but I understand what you're saying, and I do not like
I don't recommend it. Have you gotten the Photos app update?
What?
Well, I guess if you updated your iPhone in the past.
I haven't done that in like 2 years.
Have you heard of people are really mad about the Photos app, though?
What's up?
Well, it's terrible.
Oh, you know what? I think Thomas's has it, and it is so hard to navigate.
Not user-friendly at all.
Not at all.
It's like you have all these steps to get to where you need to go.
I was like,
the pictures are small until you click them bigger.
Yes. Okay, because I was like, thank goodness I don't have this, because Thomas's does, and I'm like, this is so janky.
Yeah. People are mad about it.
When people make an update and they like test it out and they're like, people will like this.
Yeah, what about you made you think that this is more user-friendly?
Exactly.
Why are we going away from...
And why change it?
That's the thing. Why mess with a good thing?
I feel like such an old woman. I'm all like, why are we changing it? Well, whatever that means. This is a step in the wrong direction. I hate that.
I agree.
Oh, Jen, question.
Yeah.
If there was a Tootsie Roll in front of you right now,
okay,
would you eat it?
Yeah, for sure.
10 out of 10?
Would you not? I love Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I feel like that's kind of a hot take.
Is it?
I don't know, a Tootsie Roll?
It was Tootsie Roll Day on Sunday of last week.
I'm sorry.
National Tootsie Roll Day.
I'm sorry.
It really was.
I'm sorry, back up.
It really was.
Why is there a day for everything?
There's literally a National Day for everything. It's so funny and weird. But I went to Walmart and they're like, National Tootsie Roll Day. And they had this big table full of Tootsie Rolls, and I ate one.
Okay, so you did eat the Tootsie Roll in the last week. Okay, well, that question is answered.
I have and I would. I actually even like the flavored ones too. Like the pink ones.
What about the vanilla ones?
Okay, that one's gross.
Yeah, that one's disgusting. Yuck.
Yeah.
You know those off-brand Oreos?
No. Oh, yep.
I like those.
I do too. The yellow ones?
Yes.
The lemon?
Yum. I could go for one of those with my tea right now.
Oh, yeah. I like lemon cookies.
I do too. The lemon flavor profile, is that kind of like an adult palate?
Maybe, because I used to not as a kid really like that. Like the Girl Scout cookies, the lemon ones.
Yummy.
I could go for that.
How do you feel about mint?
Depends. It can be done well or really bad.
Yeah,
if it's too artificial, it's gross.
That's true. That's
tastes
how
like toothpaste. Barf. But Thin Mints Girl Scout cookies.
I feel like as I get older, I'm like, those don't hit the way they used to.
Oh, I could eat a roll. Except for they have changed them a bit. I feel they're like a little bit more thin and crunchy.
Yeah, agreed.
Can they get any thinner?
Can they get any thinner?
But back to the Tootsie Roll thing. Yes. Would you not?
It's such a waste of time.
Oh, I like them.
I mean, I'm thinking about the way they taste, and I'm like, listen, delicious, but kind of a waste of time.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like you said earlier today, like eating a burnt brownie. It's not
exactly.
Worth it.
It's like it's just too crisp.
Not even burnt, but like
it's just too stiff.
Yeah. Me. But what's better, the short Tootsie Rolls or the long ones, or the thick ones?
I used to live for the long ones.
The long ones are good.
That's worth your time.
Is it? How is that any more?
Because
more worth
like
it?
You're just like, oh, listen, I'm always sitting here for a minute eating this Tootsie Roll. Mm-hmm. Actually, shoot, you're gonna be sitting there for a minute eating a Tootsie Roll regardless. Those things are hard to get down.
No, they're not.
Yes,
you're
they are.
Of a Milk Dud.
I guess I kind of am, but
Tootsie Rolls are so. I like the short classics. Just so you're.
I like a Tootsie Roll inside of a. Tootsie Pop.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Those taste good.
Those are fantastic.
With the little shards of Tootsie Pop around.
Woo! Love it.
Speaking of candy, I do have a couple screenshots of jokes from a Laffy Taffy I saw last week.
Okay, tell me. I love a good dad joke.
I took screenshots of the ones like I was like, okay. What did the bee whisper to his honey?
Bzz.
No. Sweet nothings.
Sweet nothings.
Isn't that kind of dumb?
Am I supposed to get it? Because I don't
understand. It wasn't a good one. It's not a good joke. It's like, okay.
Because it's sweet and it's honey?
Exactly. I'm like, that. You're assuming a lot of your audience thinking they know what you're talking about.
I don't like it. I give it a 4
Absolutely.
out of 10.
4 out of 50.
Yeah.
What's a good spot for a taste bud? I kind of like
the question of itself.
I know. I'm funny. Like, well, okay.
A good spot for a taste bud.
What's a good spot for a taste bud?
On your tongue.
Well, yeah, but the answer is I forgot. ... It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't like it. That one's a 4 again.
Okay,
5.
This one I hated.
Okay.
It wasn't funny.
Okay.
What
Can't be worse than the other two you just
Well,
told me.
you'd think.
Oh boy.
This is just too literal. What do trees and people each have?
Limbs.
Oh my word, I love that answer more
That's
than this one.
not what it is?
No, it's roots. Like, okay.
Did they mean limbs? Like, literally, did
Limbs
they accidentally
is funnier. They're
say
both
roots?
kind of bad.
Roots?
Roots. Like, okay, yeah, true.
Humans
Fair.
have roots?
Like-
Like hair roots?
Like genetics, I assume. Like, your roots. Go back to your roots.
Okay.
Dumb. Yep, that one's a
I give
0.
that a big fat zip.
Big fat zip. Okay, last one was, what has 4 eyes but can't see? Oh, this is more of a riddle.
Potatoes.
I love that. They may have more than 4 though.
Yeah, they might. 4 specific, huh?
4 eyes but cannot see.
Someone who has glasses, but they're the wrong prescription.
Imagine that written out on a Laffy Taffy.
Taffy.
Didn't they used to say where the joke came from? Like, that's from Sarah
that's
in
from
Kentucky.
Yes.
All of these jokes don't have the person's name, which means they aren't proud of them, and with good
Yeah, they're
reason.
like, please don't put my name on
Please,
there.
this is an anonymous
This is
call.
an anonymous call.
I would like to submit a joke for the Laffy Taffy. The answer is Mississippi.
Oh.
It's kind of a riddle. I
like that one.
It's cute.
It's not funny
Yeah.
at all.
No. None of those
You know
were
what
funny.
my favorite joke to this day is?
Can't wait.
I've told you it.
I can't wait.
What do you call a blind deer? No eye deer.
Oh my word.
That's funny.
No idea.
Like no
That's
eye
good. That's
deer.
cute. That's cute. That's
Mhm.
cute. I like it. I don't
That's-
have a favorite
Greta,
joke.
I think you should have laughed harder.
Okay, ready? Wait, I can't. I can't muster a laugh.
Oh, fine.
My body is so exhausted. Okay, here I go.
That's what you're gonna
No,
give me?
Try to laugh right now. I'm so tired. I couldn't even
that's
muster
bad.
a laugh. I'm so sorry. I also ate a gummy bear this week, full circle with the podcast.
Oh, were you trying to do that?
I don't know. It just happened.
It's
And guess
crazy.
what? I ate the whole thing in one
You
bite.
popped it in.
So I've been proven wrong left and right.
Wow, Greta.
That the trash bag thing wasn't a horrible experience. Gummy bear didn't eat the head, just popped the whole thing in my mouth.
Poor guy.
But they're
Actually, that's probably the most humane way to
That's
do it.
true.
Let's be
They are
honest.
so much smaller than I remember.
Are
It's
they
kind
getting
of-
smaller just like
maybe
everything else?
It was just, would it be awkward to pull that tiny little
Remember
head
when
off?
fun size candy bars were like actually a fun size.
Living up to their name.
Now they're
Indeed.
like a sad size because they're so
Oh
small.
my word, imagine if that took off sad size candy bars.
Yeah, right? That'd be so funny.
Well, because even full size, like actual full size, that you
Are
get at
now the
gas
size
station
of fun
are
sizes.
teeny weeny.
Yeah,
Exactly.
agreed.
Okay, last thing was I drew all the American Girl dolls.
I saw that. It was so
Oh,
cute.
thank you. And I was showing Thomas a picture of all the actual dolls.
Yes.
And I said, I want you to guess who had which doll
Oh, that's
among
a fun
the sisters
game.
and the cousins. And
Did he guess right?
yeah, except for Julia. He wasn't sure on the Samantha thing. I forget what he said for her, but yeah,
Kirsten?
I think he said Kirsten for her, but yeah. And I said, we actually all have a different one.
No, you and I have Kit.
Well, I said, Jen and I both have Kit, but Jen has another one.
Yeah. Did he guess that I had
So
Kit?
this is why I wrote it down. He said, he guessed you had Kit, but I was like, well, I said, we both have Kit, but she has another one. And then he pointed at Molly. He's like, it's definitely this one.
How did he guess that?
It was crazy. Like, he was like, this one's Liesel's, this one's Aaron's, this one was
Did
yours.
he guess Kirsten for Liesel?
Yes.
I wouldn't have ever guessed
Me
that
neither.
for Liesel.
That's why I was like, that's crazy.
wow.
So this is what he said. He said, Thomas guessed which American Girl doll we had. And then he said, of course she would go for the French one. That's her vibe. Because Molly has a beret.
Molly's not French.
She's wearing a beret. So
That's
his
hilarious.
assumption was, of course she would go for the French one. That's so her vibe.
Is it my vibe?
I don't know what he meant by that, but it was cracking me up. And
That's
also,
funny.
I looked him dead in the eye and I was like, it's called American Girl.
I didn't even think about it.
Which I guess Kirsten's not from America originally, but
That's true. So they could have migrated, Greta.
I guess.
Immigrants.
I
Come
said,
on.
actually, out of all the American girls, she's definitely the most patriotic.
Who?
World War II, Molly.
Molly, yeah, she
Yeah,
is. She
definitely.
is like America is like her thing.
Yes, 100%.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. I was just
love
like-
it.
I was tickled. I was like, wow, you guessed all the American girls. Look at you.
That's so cute.
It was cute.
I love American Girl dolls.
I do
They're
too.
so precious.
Adorable.
I love the movies.
Which one was your favorite?
I've liked Kit's, but I'd say my favorite was Felicity's.
Felicity's is so solid. I
It's
saw
so
screenshots of it on Facebook the other day, and I was like, I need to watch that movie again.
I'd actually be down to watch all of the American
10
Girl
out
doll
of
movies
10.
again.
Did you know that was Shailene Woodley?
Who? Felicity was?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't really put that together because I was a kid.
Yeah, and Kit, wasn't she Abigail Breslin?
Yeah.
And Samantha was Anna Sophia Robb.
Was Kit Anna Sophia Robb?
No, Samantha was.
What? Did she dye her hair brown?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Or it was a wig or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Crazy times.
Bridget Terabithia is a sad movie.
Very.
Anyway, on that note.
Well, guys, have a great week.
Thank you guys for listening. This was so fun.
We love you very much. Thank you for listening in. Follow us on Instagram at Spaghetti for Your Thoughts.
Love you guys. Love you, Greta.
Love you, Jenny. Bye.
Bye.